Hi, hello. How are you doing today? Welcome to Wholesome Sexuality. Here we talk about sex. My name is Vera, Chikezie-Oke, and I'm the sexologist for Wholesome Sexuality. Have you liked? Have you subscribed? Did this video just pop up on your timeline? If it did, now subscribe, like, comment, and share. Do that while I cook up something for you. I'll be back. And I'm back. So today, I'm going to be talking about foreplay. Foreplay, basically the play you do before, right? Yeah, let's just take it literally. Foreplay is the series of things you do leading up to intercourse. Foreplay could also be listed as a form of intercourse. Foreplay doesn't necessarily mean that it must lead to intercourse. So first, I'm going to deal with the wrong mindsets about foreplay. Number one, after foreplay, penetration. No. You can cuddle after foreplay. You can gist after foreplay. You can just lie in bed naked after foreplay. You don't necessarily have to have intercourse after foreplay. Number two, foreplay needs to be physical touch or kissing or hugging. Foreplay doesn't necessarily have to mean touch. Number three, we can't have intercourse without foreplay. As much as foreplay is good, it's sweet, it's interesting, we can actually have intercourse without foreplay. I mean, what's a quickie? Number four, men don't like foreplay. That's a lie. Men like foreplay. Just that when it's done properly to suit your own man, he might not be able to control himself afterwards. So some men would rather just go straight into the act than having appetizers. Yeah, so foreplay can also be called or known as appetizers, sexual appetizers. Now, having listed the wrong conceptions of foreplay, let's now talk about how to engage in foreplay. Number one, know your spouse. If I get $1 for every time I have to say know your spouse, Uncle Mark would not even, as in his account details, not be smelling my own. Know your spouse, know your own spouse. Know what turns him or her on. Know what excites him or her. Know what turns him or her off. Know your spouse. For some people, their own foreplay is exchanging messages. Some people, foreplay for them is intellectual. I have some clients that tell you that when their wife starts talking, having intelligent conversations with them, they are aroused. Like they are amazed at how intelligent she is. And it turns him on. For some people, food is their own foreplay. For some people, money. Yeah, a lot of women will be happy now. Yeah, for some women, money queen is the medication for malaria, for headache. Yes. For some people, it's money. But you need to know your spouse. Then you can now tell what exactly the person likes. I know a lot of people have come up and say foreplay, you have to touch, you have to kiss, you have to squeeze, you have to twerk, you have to spin, you have to whine. If your spouse is not moved by all that, you are wasting your time. So you need to know your spouse first. Understand what moves your spouse. Then you can now start implementing it or implementing them. Another key or way to start foreplay would be, first you've known your spouse, right? The next thing you will need to do is do it. don't hesitate. Do it. If you know that this is what excites your spouse, do it. Now, there are two different types of foreplay. There's a physical foreplay and there's a mental foreplay. The physical foreplay is the one that entails touching, kissing, squeezing, smooshing, sucking, all the outer course thingy, right? But the mental foreplay, which is what is more intriguing to the female folk, is the one that has to, mental, the mind, the mind, the mind, the mind. What is she thinking about? Where is her mind at that point? Not just touching her breast. Touch her mind. What's she thinking about? How can you be of help? How can you reduce the number of things she's thinking about? The woman's mind is in fragments, is in compartments. And when either or any compartment is not functioning at optimal, right, it affects her sexual prowess. So the men are likened or are more likened to enjoying physical foreplay. But the women are more likened to enjoying mental foreplay. Foreplay outside of the bedroom. Outside of the bedroom. It could be something interesting she loves to do. It could be a stroll in the park. It could be a stroll in the estate. It could be a stroll on the streets. It could be a movie night indoor. If your wife is introverted, it could be an indoor movie night, just the two of you. It could be an indoor movie night. You know, it could be a spa date. Send her for a spa treatment. Or you do a couple spa date. You know, enjoy each other together. Everything is not about sex. As important as sex is, everything is not about sex. But when you center your mind that it must be sexual, then you begin to lose all the other steps and beauty of romance that does not involve sex. Foreplay, everything you do before sex, in or outside of the bedroom, that may or may not lead to sex. See you in the next video.